What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another edition of everybody's favorite Saturday show, Spicy Saturday. And today we have Dr. Stalemate showcasing Golem, a Kanto Golem, Shadow Ampharos, along with Tapu Koko in the back. Now, I have a disclaimer. If you are watching this video, maybe you're not a regular Spicy Saturday viewer, and you're like, Rise, this team doesn't seem like it has the best coverage. You're right. You're onto something. I do not recommend this team if you are trying to climb Elo for one particular reason. A Swampert just ends you. I don't think you can beat a single Swampert with this team. That would be impressive if he's able to do so in this video. But Dr. Stalemate, he had an incident back in 2017 where he got hit. It was pretty scary, and he forgot Swampert. Like Swampert, he just can't comprehend in existence. It doesn't exist in his world. So that's the thought process behind the team, I guess. Swampert doesn't exist. Kanto Golem is pretty crazy. You don't see Kanto Golem too often. And Shadow Ampharos, Tapu Koko, pretty cool as well. Anyway, a bit of a weird introduction there as he leads into a Dragonite. This is not great because mud shots are resisted, but at least you can threaten with these stone edges. The problem is you get like slightly outpaced to the claw, so Dragonite could really be putting on the pressure here. Instead, Dragonite elects to let Dr. Stalemate throw first. Comes in with Ampharos. Gonna put up a shield. Dragonite has two moves at this point, though. So Dragonite can like throw again, but elects to get off the Brutal Swing right away. I like this. Put the pressure on the Dragonite. Now, can he safely shield and outpace? I think he can. I think he barely might get to this next Brutal Swing. Oh, no, doesn't think so. He disagrees with me. Doesn't get there. He might have been right. It was pretty close, actually. Comes in with Tapu Koko. Oh, the opponent is weak. They pivot into a Golisopod. Golisopod does not want to see this, and uh-oh. Thunder. Bolt knocks out the Golisopod. I can't imagine Dragonite comes back. What's going to come back in here? Okay, Jelly. Oh my gosh. What an absolute core breaker this Tapu Koko is for the back line. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. They were not prepared for the Tapu Koko. And we are going to see Jellicent try to fight its way back into this game. In comes the Dragonite once again. Dragonite only going to be able to dish out resisted damage here against this Tapu Koko. Superpower, not quite enough. Gets off the Nature's Madness. And this, of course, will be enough to knock out the Dragonite, especially from that low health. G to the G. Able to... Dragonite lead was a little scary, but the back line was just so weak to Tapu Koko. It all worked out in the end. Dr. Stalemate. I'm sure many of you watching this video know what a stalemate is in chess. I've been playing a little bit of online chess lately. Uh-oh. This is where the Zap Cannon might come in handy. The opponent could potentially shield anyway in fear of a Focus Blast, but a Zap Cannon would do some considerable damage despite being resisted. It's not going to knock out, but it'll make this more of a manage... Okay, they shield. At least you get the debuff. And you probably come in with Tapu Koko. No, not going to come with Tapu Koko. Feels like wants to save it in the back. The problem here is I think you're going to need two moves to knock out this Guzzlord. Guzzlord's one of the bulkier dragons. As you see, the Crunch doesn't do that much. It is debuffed. Let's in a free Dragon Tail there. I would have liked to see maybe one more Mud Shot for proper timing. But that's all right. Earthquake connects. And going to eat this. And then maybe Hard Swap. Maybe Hard Swap here into Tapu. Get a head... Oh, no, it just knocks out. So you're forced to swap. Tapu Koko going for the big Volt Switch down. They get off a move, but if it's just a Dragon Claw, it's not too bad. It is a Claw, not going to do much at all. Uh-oh, is the opponent double weak again? Are they triple weak? No one respecting the Tapu Koko. Okay, Giratina comes in. Oh, nice. Wait. It looked like they caught, but maybe not. What just happened there? Okay, they did catch onto for Alligator. Oh, dude. This was supposed to be a Kanto Golem showcase. It's turning into a Tapu Koko showcase. Hydro Cannon gets shielded, has all this energy now. See, I would have liked to see you throw right away because you can debuff your opponent earlier in this matchup, but that's fine. Nature's Madness connects. Dude, that does so much damage. Oh, man. I mean, like a Dragon Claw bait and then a Shadow Sneak could actually be kind of scary here. You're still not in Dragon Claw range, and you've got the double. It wasn't a charge attack priority, and I would presume Tapu Koko definitely wins the charge attack priority against a Giratina. So it's smooth sailing, and that is going to be a G to the G trainer. Nature's Madness knocks out the bulky dragon and gets the win. Dr. Stalemate. As a novice chess player, I hate to admit there have been times where like you're in a very favorable endgame position, and then you like you're not careful enough. You gotta keep checking them. If you don't check them, sometimes you get the profound sadness of getting in a stalemate when you should have just had a win. It's unbelievable. It has happened to me like twice before. As we see Golem against Clefable. Okay, Zygarde comes in. This is kind of weird, because, like, you'd think you'd want to go Tapu Koko, but it's also a ground type, so, like, this whole team is just so weak to ground, by the way. It's just so weak to ground. We talked about Swampert in the beginning. Ground in general is really bad. Able to stay in, though. Just gonna let it go. He's like, if you want to Earthquake me, spend that energy. He does Earthquake, but now you go for, like, a massive Volt Switch down. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can. They're going to get to an Earthquake if you try to Volt Switch down. So forced to throw the Nature's Madness. It's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, those Volts are just doing negative damage. Knocks out the Zygarde. Let's see what's going to come in to greet. Okay, Clefable comes back. And I mean, you've got rid of a ground dragon typing, so you're probably hoping that they no longer have an answer for electric. Clefable's going to fire off what's likely a Moonblast here. Ow. That does a lot. Moonblast, pretty hard-hitting move. Opponent tries to catch. Uh-oh. 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 There's no way. There is no way this Zap Cannon lands onto the Poliwrath. Unfortunately, you get Fairy Winded down, so this does not look over. Because a Moonblast, I would think, would nearly knock out from this range. Shields the Meteor Mash. That's unfortunate. Maybe he should have tried to call it. Goes for the Nature's Madness here on the charge attack priority, but Clefable still has a shield to hide behind. Nature's Madness grabs the final shield. Defense fell, but a move coming through. Is this going to be enough to knock out? Yes, it is. Clefable too strong. Showing I am still the superior fairy-type Pokemon. And getting the knockout there. Well played. Zygarde is so annoying to play against. It's so dang bulky. Even in the Ultra League, too. Next opponent. Here we go. Golem into Annihilate. Tough lead. Gonna probably want to swap out. Maybe into Ampharos. Opponent staying in momentarily. Opponent recognizes that they can just win this matchup if they're willing to expend shield. So they bait the Ice Punch. A nice bait. There's the... Oh my gosh. Going straight for the Zap Cannon. Holy cow. Zap Cannon! Knocks out the Annihilate. Let's go, dude. In comes Incineroar. Gonna just settle for the Brutal Swing. Maybe scare the opponent. Hope you get a shield here. Let's go. They're scared, dude. After eating the Zap Cannon, they're like, that's not enough, is it? That's not enough? Wait. And then they're like, oh, man. Takes the Blast Burn. Interesting. Blast Burn's the cheapest move it's running. Another move coming through. Blast Burn would be resisted. So Darkest. Is it Lariat? Let me know in the comments. I've seen that move. I don't know. I've never heard someone say it. Is it like Lariat or Lariat? Like Devin Larratt, the arm wrestler. Shout out to Devin Larratt. One of the greatest of all time. Nature's Madness coming through. Tapu Koko should be able to live a Hydro Cannon, but can you live and still get the farm down? I'm not sure. This actually I don't think it's gonna hang on. This is gonna do a lot. Hydro Cannon knocks out. You need to farm down. Doesn't think he can farm down. Gonna be forced to throw the Stone Edge. Can you get to another before a move comes through from Incineroar? It did just throw a high energy move. Oh, but it gets there one turn before. Might have been able to overfarm a little bit more against the Feraligatr, but of course, a bit of a difficult situation there. Dr. Stalemate facing some adversity with this wild team. Can he turn it back in the right direction? Next opponent. Here we go. Fighting to go positive in the go battle. Great lead and a great swap. This is looking very good. You resist everything here. So for proper timing, you want to ideally throw after 2 Volt Switches here. And we're going to see do 3, which I don't hate. You let in a free sneak, but like this still threatens to knock out. So if you're expecting them to let it go, you might as well. Nature's Madness coming through. Gonna do some really solid damage to this Ampharos here. Oh, wow. Grabs a shield. Ampharos is gonna have to throw here. Ampharos is gonna have to throw. Oh my gosh, Ampharos is getting a little greedy. Are they gonna put up both shields for this farm down? They are. Wow. Now they're super debuffed. Mudshot's chunking. Do you respect it, or do you just say, nah, dog, you ain't running Focus Blast? Okay, Trailblaze, that would have hurt. That was, that's a good shield. That's double super effective damage. Here's where Zap Cannon is a little bit unideal because it takes a while to get to. Calls the Icy, that's huge. Like, if that had been a Scald, this could have been kind of scary. Probably still gets there, but it would have been pretty close. Zap Cannon coming through, knocks out Poly. And Ampharos is going to have to expend energy here. Honestly, I like the play, though, from the opponent. Because this is probably the win condition. Like, tank the move, come out with double Trailblaze. Or like a bait plus a Trailblaze. But that should be a charge attack priority. So even if this is the bait, should be fine here. But yeah, the opponent played to the win con. Because I'm forgetting. Trailblaze is 50 energy, right? I believe. So they probably had the double Trailblaze potentially, which could have set them up for a win there. Opponent played that well despite having a tough team comp. And we search for the next opponent. Dr. Stalemate. All right, another Ampharos. Dude, who made the Ampharos video? Well, I guess this is an Ampharos video. Sort of. In comes Greedent. Trailblaze would be really threatening here. I don't know if they built up to it, though. Okay, I was just real willing to make the call, I guess, that not Trailblaze, because Crunch is going to be 5 every time. So I guess Trailblaze is 6. So maybe they only did 5 there. Maybe they only did 5. Greedent looking adorable as ever. Connects on another Crunch. Going for the EQ. Was that just a body slam they threw? Earthquake should nearly knock out the Greedent. Gets the shield. Move coming through from Alvin. Body slam. That's resisted, bro. Swaps into Ampharos. Although you're taking super effective Mud Shots. Mud Shot is more of an energy generation move, not like a damage move. So it's not the end of the world. Gonna overfarm slightly. Go for this Brutal Swing. This will definitely knock out the Greedent. If it is unshielded. Brutal Swing knocks out. Opposing Ampharos comes back. Oh, wow. Going for the Zap. It looks like he's intending to go for the Zap Cannon. It is resisted, however. It's such a hard-hitting move. Plus same type of attack bonus. This would do a ton. I bet this does similar to like 2 Brutal Swings. Boom! Oh my gosh, knocks out. I did not expect it to knock out fully. That's crazy. Gets off a parting Brutal Swing here against Poliwrath. They take it. Smart no shield, but I think the Volt Switch damage is going to be too much for Poliwrath to deal with here. Personally, I think you let the first one go because they might be more likely to Icy Wind Bait. And they do just that. Gonna throw the Nature's Madness. Could even, like, elect to swap to clear your debuff if you want, but I think either way you're chilling. Yeah, gonna elect to do that. I like that play. Because you only give them 1 counter in the process. You clear your debuff. They're gonna Icy Wind again, but I don't think they're gonna reach a second Icy before going down. Volt Switches, knockout. And Poliwrath had such a beast that made that a little bit uncomfortable, but well played. I think we got 1 or 2 more battles remaining for this fun Team on Spicy Saturday. The time you guys are watching this, I will be in London, England, competing in EUIC. Hopefully, we put together a respectable, good showing. Next opponent here. Dude, what's with all the Ampharos? What is this? Is it like National Ampharos Day? There can't be a National Ampharos Day. Are there any like Pokemon-related holidays? Let me know. You think there have to be at least like one. Sometimes there's kind of like obscure holidays. Like there'll be National French Toast Day. Oh, baby. Earthquake. Knocks out. I love the pivot here. You've got 2 answers. You might as well swap out. Ampharos going to bait the Brutal Swing here. And grabs the shield. I mean, it's tough to no-shield that if you're the opponent, right? Because in your mind, they're like, oh, they're probably running Thunder Punch. They just threw right away. Going to put up a shield here. It is a Scald. Nice. Oh, baby. Oh, no, dude. Going straight for it. Straight for the Zap Cannon. Oh, my gosh, dude. This is a difficult video to title. Because it could be Zap Cannon Ampharos. It could be Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is probably the MVP. But Golem is like the spiciest. You've put me in a tricky position, Dr. Dude, Dr. Stalemate. You've put me in a complex position. It's like we're going to stalemate here. I don't know if I should move the king, the queen, the knight. I might have to call a draw. I think this is the final battle. Golem into Clefable, okay. Clefable not great for Golem because the Meteor Mash would hit for super effective. So going for the catch. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Catching the Meteor Mash onto Mr. Ampharos. Resisted. That's right. Electric. Resist Steel. And Clefable's going to build up a little energy. Oh, yikes, dude. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is not good at all. Brutal Swings at least will add up. Once again, could throw after 2 here for proper timing. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but if he had thrown after 2, it might have allowed him to reach another Brutal Swing here. So, something to look out for in the future. Got to respect the Earthquake. And it is an Earthquake. Now you go for an Earthquake of your own. Good timing there. Threw after 4. Probably would have been better to throw after 1 because he went over 100 energy, but I'm just being nitpicky. Going for the big mud shot down. Oh, I wasn't counting. I don't know if this is enough for EQ or not. Okay, just crunch. Nice. Coming out with a lot of energy. This doesn't look too bad anymore. Earthquake. Either that was a charge attack priority or the Clefable lagged a turn and then get a move through. Earthquake. Okay, the Clefable lagged. Now, where do you expend your shield is kind of tough. Gonna like to take this move on Tapu Koko. It is a Meteor Mash. Still hurts a lot. Wow, that did a ton of damage. Going to be forced to put up the final Protect shield here. Tapu Koko has a lot of work cut out for it. Goes for the Nature's Madness. This should nearly knock out the Clefable if it connects. Nature's Madness puts it within 1 Volt Switch range. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, dude. It took a while. The video just cuts off. It just cuts off. Okay, there must have been a top left. But that was actually a very fitting end because I don't like watch these. I don't watch these viewer submitted battles beforehand. I just go with the flow. So it was funny that we talked about how Swampert is an instant loss and we end the video seeing a Swampert right at the end. That was kind of a fitting way to end. But thank you to Dr. Stalemate for the fun submission featuring 3 unique Pokemon. And you don't see Kanto Golem too often in the Go Battle League. So I appreciate the submission. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy EUIC, the European International Championships. If you want to watch that stream, check it out on YouTube or Twitch. And all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.